Good morning. How is everyone? I am I'm still testing. I want to see if I can actually get this posted as a live. I don't know what's going on with my phone or my settings. I've checked everything to see if something is off, but it looks kind of the same, so I'm not sure. Hello, David. Hola, todo bien. I'm good. Si bien. So anyway, I wanted to come on and talk a minute about, thank you, Delio. I wanted to talk about, we're at the, coming close to the end of May. I guess we're in mid-May. And June is lipedema month. So there's going to be a lot of lipedema talk in June. And there's no porn. Hi, Lulu. How are you? And so, every day if you saw I'm not sure if it was my story or what it was yesterday. I guess it ended up being a post on IGTV. I was going for a walk, and as it turned out, I went for more than one walk, and I ended up walking over 15,000 steps yesterday. And typically, when the real world was in session, I would walk anywhere between 6,000 and 10,000 steps a day. It was not unusual. It was very typical. So going 15,000 wasn't a big deal. Felt great. Today I felt fine. By the end of the day yesterday, I needed my feet up for sure. But that's nothing compared to what some lipedema ladies will experience. So anyway, and each day I go on the scale to see what's happening, what's the inflammation rate, what's going on with anything I might have eaten, whatever. And I always I didn't realize this till today, but I always write in my book with a red pen. So that's kind of curious. But today I actually picked up the wrong pen and I wrote in a blue pen. And I thought, wow, that looks really strange. And I thought, well, I guess it just means it's a new chapter beginning, which it really is. So in June, I am going to go carnivore. So I'm only going to be eating meat in carnivore in May as a inflammation reducer in support of lipedema awareness month. And a lot of women that have lipedema are following a keto diet, and they find that to be very helpful. And I do great without any kind of carb, so I'm going to go back to basics and see what happens in that month. In addition, I'm going to be doing a lot of exercise in that month. And so I'm going to start that off by continuing my walking. And I'm really, during this lockdown, I feel like I've been very lucky. Not lucky, but I've managed, even though I have had some what I would call treats during this lockdown. And probably eaten things that I wouldn't normally eat and had snacks that I wouldn't normally snack. The difference is that it's always a very minimal amount. And hi, Teddy. And so it will be interesting to see the changes in my body over that month. I know, Teddy, it's raining in Los Angeles. What's up with that? I was just going to go out for my walk, and I was like, wait a minute. It's raining. I think I'll stay in for now. So I don't know what the whole day is going to be like, but we'll see. I may just have to end up going in the rain. So in any case, so in looking at the comparison of my weight journal, it's I'm within a pound of where I was during my February photo shoot, which was my lingerie photo shoot. And that, yes, Teddy, it is, but not so great for in the social distancing. um, in any case, that photo shoot was a big deal to me because I had been speaking with that photographer for, over a year. I want to say close to 2 years. I had been wanting to shoot with him, and when I first was going to shoot with him, I had added 4 pounds. I had added 4 pounds in the span of like 2 months, and I was mortified. But I was also like about 20 pounds thinner, maybe. And I was so like, oh my God, I can't go photo shoot for lingerie with, if I gain 4 pounds, that's crazy. No way. And so, and then I think there were some scheduling issues, so that got canceled. And when I finally met with him and told him that I had, in that time I had gained 4 pounds, and he's like, you're crazy, because 4 pounds is nothing in this, in a plus size. Well, it's like, every week you could fluctuate 4 pounds. You could fluctuate 4 pounds when you have your period. And so it was really kind of amazing to hear his perspective, but even funnier that I was so free to go and do it with that 20 plus pounds added, and just a completely different mindset. So I just had to laugh when I noticed that today. I was like, wow, that is... writing in blue has to be the beginning of the new chapter. So the universe and I are very tight, and I was really thrilled to see that in really just like, black and white almost. So I know that, this is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I think this week is specifically dedicated to mental health awareness. And I think the example of shifting your mindset and really going for being happy with what you have and being accepting of where you're at. And so, he was right. 4 pounds is nothing. That's like completely insane that anybody would be concerned about that. Even a straight size person, so you work a little bit, you change things, and you get rid of it. It's, now saying that with lipedema, it's not that easy. So if I'm up a few pounds, it takes a few, it takes a good 4 days to, hi Courtney. It takes a good 4 days to 2 weeks to come back to the same place, even with very strict eating schedules, exercise, whatever, because it is true that there is lipedema is not affected by diet and exercise. It does help, in my opinion, but it's not going to get rid of that. So I can, you might see if anybody saw the post that I did from Italy, a number of years back. I was in total fighting shape. My eating was absolutely clean. My exercise was daily, 2 hours in the gym. And you can see I had the exact same body. It's just that it was a smaller version of me. So it's not like a regular body who's not affected by lipedema, where they can actually go into the gym and follow a very strict regime and change how their body looks. This body is never going to change in that manner, unless I do have surgery, and then, then that makes the changes also. Oh, look at that. There's two of me. Hello. Hello. Huh? It's a corner. You see that? Woo. Oh, and then there's another one over there. Sorry, I'm just silly. So look for this, what it took 44 days to, I don't know what that means. Thank you, Jose. So what's happening? Oh, somebody's in Morocco. What's going on? I have an appointment in half an hour. Yeah, isn't that cool? It's check this out. This is actually this is old school. It's a little medicine cabinet. This is in my whatever. And then we have that. Oh, the lights are all back, and then a little side mirror. Hello. And then, of course, I have this stupid mirror that, notice I still have the papers on it because... Oh, Charlie! Good Lord. Oh, my God. Did you see that? I don't know if Charlie's barking at something. On my day off and about to go see my girl. Oh, that's nice, Courtney. I love that. Yeah, so this mirror, as you can see, I still have the little pads on it because I was really planning to return it because I need a bigger one. I'm not sure who's... Okay. Charlie, Courtney says hi. Oh, he barked. This is not the channel where there are nudes. There's no porn here. There's no nudes. There's no disrobing. That's not this page. This is, I haven't said this in a long time, so let me say it. I am a woman who has lipedema, and that's what gives me my shape. I'm someone who is very active with exercise and very active in trying to improve myself and my health journey and my state of mind. And I've had a complete transformation in that regard over the past 4 years, I guess 4 years. Wow, 4 years. February 2016 is when I began to embark on changing how I thought and came into body acceptance, and then found out in October of 2017 that I had lipedema, and that's why I've always had these struggles with my body. I've been way, way bigger, and as you see in that picture, or go back and look at it from 2 days or 3 days ago, where I had climbed to the top of the Vatican. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, it's like 383 steps in a very tiny, gets to be a very tiny corkscrew to get out the top. And yes, exactly. Physical, mental, spiritual, and well-rounded in more ways than one. And I probably not even around a year ago, I decided to share my journey on Instagram because I was trying to create awareness for lipedema. And so that is one of my, what I feel is one of my main purposes in life. In addition, I do plus modeling, and so that's what really my pictures are about. Nowadays, you don't walk around with a portfolio, and you want to make sure that you have stuff out there that people can see whether or not you would be somebody they'd like to represent their brand. So that's really what my pictures are about. They're not about selling my other site or directing you to a different page or my private account. I have none of that. And if you hear somebody who's telling you that they have an account, that they're me, they're not. So don't fall prey to that. And if you can report, if you see another page or someone saying they're another page of mine, I'd appreciate it. And if you let me know, that's even better. So anyway, that's what I have to say. I'm praying, my fingers are crossed, that this is going to post as a live. But if not, I guess it's just going to get posted on my page. I think there was some valid information that other people might be able to benefit from hearing. I think, in truth, especially now, we all need to embrace our situations. We're obviously all in a different time that we've never been in before. It's not even like other generations have really experienced this very same thing. Sure, in 1918 there was a pandemic, but it was a completely different life. So it wasn't that, people were not on the go like they are today. People were not, they were more family and home-centered anyway. So it's not as if it was a huge difference, except for the fact that they were all struggling for their lives and in that same, fear that many of us are in. And those of us who have compromised, immune systems, it's kind of, it's kind of necessary to keep ourselves safe. So in any case, that's what I got to say today. It's Monday. It was hard to get out of bed today. I don't know if anybody felt that, but I did. Maybe it's because it's raining here and I had no idea it was going to rain. Thanks, Courtney. If I ever come to New York, there are definitely, I'm definitely going to have to do some kind of gathering with followers. So, I think that's all I got to say. Anybody got anything? What's everybody up to? Yes, skinny dog. It is a cola-shaped body, isn't it? I mean, especially in front of this door. It's funny. Not this way, though. There's not a... Anyway. Okay, so I hope everybody has a great day, and thanks for joining, and keep your fingers crossed that it really becomes alive, because I have a lot of lives planned for June. So anyway, thanks, Skin Dog. I hope everybody has a great day. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in, and we'll do this again. Bye. Oh, I'm so hopeful.